Alright, this is Venture. New hero for the next season, but they're up for a few days right now. This will be a video, thoughts, whatever. If you've seen the other two, you know the spiel. And if you haven't, then unlucky, go watch them. It's very odd. So they've got high mobility, but also not really at all. Because there's that, but both your cooldowns are on an 8-second, and I'll explain what the cooldowns do. But I think that their hero design counter is very counterintuitive with itself. So, if you look in your details here, just press the wrong button, you get shields when you use an ability, okay? But both your abilities are on an 8-second cooldown, you know? So, like, that's extremely counterintuitive, and you're a 250 health hero, which is a problem because this is your effective range. It's not very much. You have a Sigma type projectile with less than Sigma range, and it's like you have to be up close with people, and you either use an ability, get, what is that, 40 health? No. Hold on. Maybe I just lost some right before I did that. From 250 to what? 290. Yeah, so 40 health. Okay, you're still not even a 300 HP hero. You get headshot, you die. You can't deal headshots. But all of your abilities say rush in and do a lot of damage. So I think that it's a bit of a counterintuitive part there. And then there's also, like, you kind of just leave people at 1 health a lot, which I think is a problem. Like, something that I found is this. It's shoot, quick melee, and then your drill. And it gets them down to this. Now, if you let the drill do its full damage, it will kill, but you're standing there for a second waiting for it to do that. Anyways, I had to get that out immediately, because if I didn't, I would have forgotten it. Abilities. Your Primate Fire is this Sigma kind of like projectile that has a limited lifespan. It doesn't have the biggest range. It has splash damage, but it's just really not that much. And its splash radius when it hits somebody is, like, smaller? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. To scoot this guy over here. But, like, it's not non-existent, but it's very hard to hit people with splash if you hit somebody with a direct. Which is fine, I guess. But it does good damage. The only problem I see with it is that because these guys still have 200 HP, on 250 HP targets, I think that is a problem. You shouldn't 3-shot people and leave them at 1 health. I think that's a bit of a problem. Because it immediately drags on the engagement. If I miss one shot, shit, now he has a chance to put it. Now he puts up deflect if he didn't already, or he just switch strikes away. Unlucky. This problem is not echoed for 300 HP targets. They still just die in the 4, which is good. But something also of note for 250, if you shoot them twice, you can drill and kill them. Abilities. This is kind of just Reaper's Shift, but in the ground. And also, you can do this, which does good damage to everybody around it. It's a good starter tool. I don't know, it reminds me a lot of, like, it just makes me think that, because the ability of how it's worded, it's not worded wrong, it just makes me think that I'm going to get shield for every person I hit with an ability, which is not true, so I rush it and, like, pop out of 5 people and die. Your hitbox is very big for being a 250 HP hero. Like, it's surprisingly big. Alright, put you out here. Like, you're very Junkrat postured, where you have a pretty decently large hitbox. Here, let me see if I can... Yeah. And then your right click is your finish him up tool. I don't know the damage numbers, but I'm pretty sure the primary does 80 damage, or like 81 or something like that, and that the drill, how much does this do? Drill looks like it does, I'm not sure maybe like 100 something. I'm trying to tell with the help with the boxes, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna be real. But with 3 shots, it looks like it's kind of like 75, 80. Every box is 20, I think. I don't know why I would look here to check that, but yeah, every box is 20. I can see with the shield. So that's about like 30 health then. Yeah. Your ult is what if the character could earth shatter 4 times, but it doesn't stun? It does a lot of damage, and you can absolutely annihilate people. If all 5 people are on point, you whip this out and you can kill 4 of them. Like it's pretty powerful. Venture does decent damage. It's just the whole can't kill people with 3 shots, I think, is a problem, and the health. Otherwise, it's a pretty good character. The problem is, I think if you buff them too much, it would be Venture meta, which I don't think would be the worst thing, but you don't really want to specifically buff a character to make them meta. Doesn't make the most sense. Another problem that I keep on running into with them is just not, because when I have a good team, like if I have a good team comp, I will shred and fucking get like 20 kills in like 30 seconds. It's crazy. You can go on crazy rampages with Venture, but at the same time, you can also get your ass handed to you and not have any fun because your team cannot coordinate to push in. You need your team with you, is the problem. You have to go in with your team or you are useless. You can't dive on somebody on your own. Now, while the rocks in the ground, people don't actually notice them a lot. You can sneak past people, but that's just because they're new, and I'm sure like once the season launches, that won't be a thing. Forgot you could do that. Yeah, they were overall good, but I definitely think that they should get some sort of buff. It's definitely not a Mauga situation where they're just like completely, they just suck and they're not fun because they get shat on. The only thing that's the problem, you could leave the damage the same and make them 300 HP, I think it'd be fine. And, I mean, that's all there is. It's not really, since it's not a Mauga moment, I can't really stay here for 20 minutes and chat this up, so, smell you later. Oh, and subscribe, I didn't forget to say that this time.